to my channel. It's so nice to have you guys today. Today we want to talk about job interview. Job interview. The process from applying for a job, going through the interview process, and how you get to be selected at the end of the day. That selection is the most important thing. Selection at the end of the day. What do you need to do first? Some of you that you're watching my video and listening to me, you are still carrying the CV that was done 1985. CVs that were the format that was done 1985 is what you're still using. To effectively working, to be in an industry that is, no! It starts with your CV. Your CV. What do you need to see in your CV? What is a CV, by the way? A CV is that written document that tells so much about you. So when your interviewers or your proposed your proposed employers look at your paper, when they look at your CV, they should be able to, in a glance, they should be able to tell who you are in a glance. So the first thing to do is to, first of all, arrange your CV in a very captivating way. Are you aware that if you do not have the class of first class or 2-1, don't put it in your CV? Yes. If you don't have first class, second class, upper, don't have this written down in your CVs. What you're expected to put in your CV, the format you use in arranging your CV. Thankfully these days, we have beautiful ways when you go online on how you can arrange your CV. Arrange your CV, put your nice photo picture, put some interesting thing, find out how to arrange your CV is the first document you that I'm talking to need to go and arrange. When last did you update your CV? The CV you have stopped at Masters in View. Master in View was 5 years ago. You have completed the Master, your CV is still Masters in View. MBA in View is still like that. You are expected to update your CV every now and then. As soon as you click another milestone, as soon as you add another addition, you are expected to run to your CV and update it. Now, after CV, what next? When you're searching for a job in that industry you hope to or you wish to work, be it oil and gas, be it banking, be it real estate, any sector of your choice that you have your eyes on, you are expected to do some level of research about that sector or about that industry. And if you're eyeing to be in any, maybe you probably want to apply, for example, in an office in banking, you are expected to, first of all, the bank of your choice, or if you have a bank at heart, go online, find out the banks that are currently recruiting, find out the age brackets, find out the qualification, so that you don't waste your time. Are they looking for 2-1? Are they looking for first class? Are they looking for engineering? Are they looking for management courses? Are they looking for, management courses or social sciences? Whatever they are looking for, first of all, know what your proposed employers are looking for. Read the document, understand it even before you go ahead to apply. And if you fit into it, for example, if they say they're looking for 2-1 and you don't have a 2-1, my dear, leave that job and go to another job. Because when the filter is being used, you'll be filtered out. Even if most times, by error of omission or by error of human error, you're being selected to come for interview. After after the interview, you will notice that, oh, you do not have the requirement or qualification to work in the advertised position. So first and foremost, ensure you read and go through side of these companies you are applying for to know exactly what they are looking for before you apply. Thirdly, when you apply, ensure that the phone number, the email address as contained in your CV is your everyday phone number and email. Most times, some of you use your grandmother's email, you use your grandfather's phone number in your CV, and when you're being called upon, either you're not reachable or the emails are bouncing back. If your email box is full, please delete it so that when emails are sent, you can quickly see them and also attend to them. The next thing is interview. When you go for an interview, what are you expected to do? First and foremost, you are expected to read about the company you're going for an interview. You go for an interview section and they ask you a question about the company that you have intentions to work and you don't know it. Hey. How do you now want them to employ you? You're supposed to have a little knowledge about their mission statement, their vision statement, what they do. Everything is online now. The world has gone global. Go to their site, go to their website and read a little about the company. Get to know their vision statement, go to know their mission statement, get to know some of the things, their core values, and all that they do before you go for such interview. When you arrive the interview venue, please and please, it is important that you note that your interview starts from your coming in. I'm telling you, your interview starts from when you're coming into the interview. That's when your interview starts. You're being monitored, so the organization will be monitored by the cameras, how you behave, how you coordinate yourself, how you speak, how you approach, how you react. All this one is part of your interview flow. Also, when you arrive the interview venue, how do you coordinate yourself? I see people go for interview without having photocopy of their CV, without even having a copy of their CV. They say, I submitted it online. You have forgotten that the person interviewing you may not be the person that review your CV, because there are different stages and levels of interview. When you apply, so when you're coming for the interview, like I said, your interview starts from when you step your feet at that vicinity, the way you coordinate yourself, the way you get to the process, how you react to the reception, how you react to the receptionist, how you talk to the secretary and to your interviewer. All is part of your interview process. Now, when you eventually have the opportunity to be interviewed, how do you coordinate yourself? First of all, you should note that when you come for an interview, there are 3 levels of interview questions. 3 levels of interview questions. One level of interview questions will come from your discipline. Yes. You study economics, right? You study accounting, right? Engineering, management, medicine. First of all, they need to ask you questions on your discipline. One of the areas, like I said, 3 levels of areas. Your discipline, 1. General knowledge, 2. And where you're coming to work. Expect questions from these 3 levels. First of all, they'll ask you questions on your general knowledge. General knowledge could be current affairs, it could be Nigerian government, it could be generally anything, general knowledge. Try to touch base with all those questions before you come for interview. Also, get yourself abreast with some of the things I've said earlier about the company and the job role you are applying for. You cannot be applying for safety manager, for example, in an oil and gas company, and you come and they ask you, what are the safety gadgets? You said, I don't know, I don't have an idea. That means you're not serious. Or you're being asked a question about XYZ on your field of study. You say you don't know. If you're going into banking, find out what you know about that banking. The job role you apply for, is it tailoring? Is it business relationship manager? Is it marketing? Is it investment banking? Is it investors relation? Whatever you're going to or you applied for, ensure that you have a little knowledge. You can even find out people that are around that, that job role, and ask them questions before the day of your interview to have an idea. It's just like you coming for an interview to work in oil and gas, retail, petrol station. And I say, what is the duty of a station manager, for example? And you say, I have no idea. Brother, sister, you'll be having no idea at home. So it's important that you have a little knowledge on what you are, or what you have applied for before going for an interview. And like I said, when you come for interview, everything around that environment counts. From the way you behave, from the way you speak, from the way your CV is arranged, from the way you, even your dressing. You're going for an interview and you're wearing slippers. How? You're going for an interview and you're wearing a ragged jean. How? You're going for an interview and you're wearing sleeveless. How? It all tells much about you. So if you're expected, if you're a lady, please dress to cover up. I mean, it's just decent and modest. That's, you know now. See, I'm dressed to cover up. You dress to cover up. Just dress to cover up. Just look nice. Look at your best. If you're coming for an interview, if you need to do some perfume, you need to look so, but don't use too much. Just be mild. You're coming for an interview, get shoes that, for the ladies, my kind of ladies, get shoes that can enable you walk smartly, smartly. Or you can count your steps. It takes much about it. If you're a guy, it does not necessarily mean you must wear a suit, but if you have one, wear. If you don't have, please wear a nice shirt. Tuck in, wear a clean belt with your shoes. Okay? If you need to put up a tie, please do. It's not so ideal that you come for an interview and you're a guy, your neck is open. No. Try to get it, get it sorted out, before you come for the interview. It will also interest you to know that all these things are what part of, you score points for every of this level I have talked about. Apart from the technicality of your job, you score points on your behavior, you score points on your disposition, you score points on your technicality, you score points on your academic background and behavior. All these come together to make a final decision of you. And please, when you're being asked a question, use the law of 80-20. The law of 80-20. And everything you do, please project the 80 of the best qualities you have that you can present to the table, other than the 20 weaknesses. And for some of you, my dear young ladies and guys, if you have worked somewhere before coming to attend an interview in another place, when you're being asked the reason why you're coming, hey Joe, be technical about it. It's only your hostess that can tell you this. Now, let me ask you, have you subscribed to this channel? Oh, it's your girl now. It's your girl. Go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and comment. If there is anything you want us to talk about, drop it at the comment section. Is there anything you want to ask me? I can put you through on how to pass interview now. Yes, I can do it. I can put you through on how to pass interview. I can even help you. I can even tell you how to find jobs. So I'm saying that whatever you want us to discuss, let us have it at the comment section. Okay? And let's have your thumbs up. Let's have your like. Let's have your comment. So before I go, I want to talk about one important, very important aspect of the interview. Very, very important. Very important aspect of the interview is when they ask you, how much salary do you want to earn? Let me tell you what I often hear. I know that the company has a policy document, has a salary schedule. It is the opportunity for you to decide your fate. Before you go for an interview, search online, ask people, get a salary range. Okay? Come closer, come closer. Get a salary range of, is it banking? And you're applying for banking executive, right? Banking executive, BE, maybe you have experience and everything and you feel that's the person. Get a range from the lowest to the highest. And when you're at the interview panel and this question is being asked, please be in between. Hey, have you heard? Be in between. Don't be too low and don't be too high. Just be in between. So if the range is between 100,000 to 200,000, it is important that you come around 150 to 170 or 150 to 180 or even 180 to the 200. Don't pass the 200. Yes, don't pass the 200. If you truly know your worth and you know what to bring into the table and you know what you can do, you all know you have the technical know-how, you have the experience, you know you can do magic, you can turn things around, be confident at your interview. Confident. Even if you're failing, fail with confidence. Please fail with confidence. When you're speaking at the interview panel, put confidence, wear confidence all over you. Even if you're failing, my dear, fail with confidence. But I know you will not fail. Ensure you do your homework properly before you come for your interview. And after your interview, do well to thank the interviewers. You have the opportunity to ask them a question, go ahead and ask a question. And also, leave the interview venue respectfully. I tell you, if you go through all these that I've told you, from your CV to what I have just told you to the end, you will stand a better chance of getting the job. Have you subscribed to this channel? If you're just coming across this video for the first time and you haven't been on this channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe, I encourage you to like, I want to encourage you to share, because here we expose and we tell the truth out there. We teach you what you need to know. As a youth, as an individual, as anyone, we just ensure that we get the best out of it. I want to thank you once again for always coming through for me. Okay? Thank you for watching my video and see you in the next video.